Hi, I'm Sandra Razielli, and I'm coming to you today from the ferry from Seattle to Bainbridge Island. And I wanted to share with you a couple things you can do while you're on a ferry or waiting around in line that are good for your body, good for your brain. So what I'm going to share with you today is the opportunity to play a little bit with your fingers, which actually does affect how your brain works. And many ways to play with your fingers. One is just simply to take one at a time and close them and then open them, go back the same direction. And you might find that one is a little stickier or something than the other, and you can go a little faster. Now, you might have noticed that I actually switched directions. You can lead with one finger, like lead with the pinky finger, both directions, or you can lead with the pinky finger and then start the second finger, going back with the second finger. So either way you can play. So that's one thing you can do. And you can do it by putting your hands in many different positions. I'm holding it right here so you can see it more clearly, but you can choose different positions. Good. So another thing to practice, once you get good at moving your fingers one at a time, is to try to move them individually in a different position. So some of you may need to just work on this. Many of you know this as the live long and prosper sign from Mr. Spock. It's also the priestly blessing sign from Jewish tradition. But once you come from this position, you might play with moving your fingers back and forth. I'm still working on this. You see my pinky finger doesn't want to stay still, but I'm trying to move my third and fourth finger towards each other and away from each other, keeping the hands still. And I can feel my brain working to try to figure it out. All right, so I need to roll my shoulders after that. Good. So one more thing you can do, I'll show you, is a little bit of a stretch. This is a nice stretch for your forearms. If you bring your elbow shoulder height, take your wrist back, and then just take a hold of your finger and give it a little tug. That's it. And at some point, you might move the wrist around a little bit, but I find when I do this, especially around the third, fourth finger, I get a nice stretch in the forearm. One more to go. Ah, great. So, if you find yourself, with a few minutes to spare, just hanging out on an airplane, on a ferry, standing in line, I encourage you to move your fingers around, have some fun with your brain, your mind, your fingers, and come up with any other creative ways that you might think of. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm Sandra Razielli. You can find more at raziyoga.com. Thanks for watching.